The newest pay-per-view premium live event in WWE 2K23 Universe Mode. It is time for Survivor Series Wargames, and we're starting things off with the dual-branded Battle Royal.
The following is an 8-man Battle Royal. Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
Of course, this pay-per-view is all about brand supremacy. Of course, Willie Does Wrestling's Monday Night Raw and Wolf Ferris's Friday Night SmackDown, and the dual-branded Battle Royal has a bit of personal implications as well. You see there, Finn Balor, Monday Night Raw, former European champion. The winner of this Battle Royal will not only score a point for their brand, but they will get a future World Championship match against a champion of their brand. Finn Balor, the Judgment Day, the first to make his way to the ring here tonight at Survivor Series, wanting to reach new heights and maybe get a shot against Jon Moxley and the Undisputed Championship. Of course, the Raw champions and the SmackDown champions will go head-to-head throughout the night, as well as two Wargames matches. As here comes the man who's had a few opportunities against Mr. Moxley, against the Undisputed Champion. That was Seth freaking Rollins of Monday Night Raw, the visionary, the revolutionary, the man who believes he should be standing here tonight, Undisputed Champion, and planting the Raw flag.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins.
And Seth Rollins has an opportunity to plant that Raw flag. If he wins, not only will Monday Night Raw score a point against SmackDown, but he will have one final opportunity to take the Undisputed Universal Championship from Jon Moxley. Seth Rollins, happy to be here, happy to have a spot in the Survivor Series card, even if that means going on first. As Rollins is here, Balor is here. And you see there the fans in attendance almost sold out here for Survivor Series Wargames, as this is going to be one hell of a pay-per-view, as Rollins is in the ring, as here comes CM Punk.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 258 pounds, CM Punk.
CM Punk, also from Monday Night Raw, a man who returned in the build-up to the Clash at the Castle event, had multiple victories over Seth Rollins. CM Punk really yet to win a championship here in Universe Mode. He could be on the road to possibly winning his first piece of championship gold, that being the Undisputed Universal title against Jon Moxley, a man he knows very well. That is, if he wins this Battle Royal here tonight. As CM Punk is here, 3 out of the 8 men have made their entrance here tonight. And of course, the only way to win a Battle Royal, go over the top rope, both feet landing on the floor. Here comes the final participant representing Monday Night Raw in this match, former AEW World Champion. It is MJF.
From Long Island, New York, weighing in at 221 pounds, MJF.
MJF, of course, as we already mentioned, former AEW World Champion, used to be a part of Last Week in Wrestling's AEW brand before AEW was unfortunately canceled. MJF was then traded to Monday Night Raw upon the post-AEW draft, and MJF is trying to get his first WWE title opportunity MJF is coming into this match a massive underdog, but MJF does not care. He's here at Wargames, and he's looking to win. Because he is better than you, and you know it. And now here come the SmackDown participants. It's the Viper, Randy Orton, making his way to the ring.
And representing RK Bro from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Viper, Red.
As I apologize, we are back here at Survivor Series War Games as Randy Orton from Friday Night SmackDown making his way to the ring. Randy Orton, also a former member of the All Elite Wrestling roster, got traded to SmackDown by Wolf Harris. Randy Orton, not a lot of time to shine ever since he really came to SmackDown, but he can really shine and use his experience, use his expertise in the world of professional wrestling to earn a world championship match. Randy Orton, a heavy favorite to win this matchup, but will he? That is the question. Randy Orton, 20-plus year veteran in this business, as Randy Orton looking to represent SmackDown and earn himself a world title match in the near future. See the fans very excited to see Mr. Orton, as here comes Malachi Black, also from Friday Night SmackDown. A man finally looking to move up the food chain in this matchup and earn himself finally a World Heavyweight Championship match.
From Amsterdam in the Netherlands, weighing in at 215 pounds.
Of course, Malachi Black, the leader of the devastating group known as the House of Black, over the past several months has targeted Andrade El Idolo and the rest of the Faction, but now it seems like Malachi Black moving on from that rivalry. Of course, they had an amazing steel cage match a number of weeks ago on SmackDown. Now Malachi Black looking to move on to tonight here at Survivor Series and earn himself a World Heavyweight Championship match, believing Malachi Black should already receive a world title match, just be considering how much he's dominated over the past several months on the blue brand. But Malachi looking to earn that opportunity properly here tonight. 8 of WWE's finest competing here That's what it's all about this entire night here at Survivor Series. It's going to be the very best of both Raw and SmackDown. As here comes the former World Heavyweight Champion, Will Ospreay.
Weighing in at 231 pounds, the Assassin Will.
And Will Ospreay, the only man in this match to have ever been a world champion in WWE in this match. Will Ospreay, quite the target on his back, looking to earn yet another opportunity against Rey Mysterio. Against Drew McIntyre. Sorry, I was thinking about Rey Mysterio, who's yet to make his entrance in this match. Against Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship, because Ospreay was actually the man McIntyre beat to become world champion. As here comes the final participant in this match, the first ever Intercontinental Champion in Universe Mode history. It is the Luchador, Rey Mysterio, making his way to the ring, and he's making his Universe Mode return.
San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio. Of course, we haven't seen a lot of him in Universe Mode. Only participates part-time due to his age. But Rey Mysterio, always a joy to watch every time he makes his way to the ring. Could you imagine Rey Mysterio once again becoming a world champion in professional wrestling? As here we go, our first match at Survivor Series underway, the dual branded Battle Royal. 4 wrestlers from Raw, 4 wrestlers from SmackDown. You can see everybody going at each other. Rollins going after MJF in the corner. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio reigniting their old rivalry. And Rollins and Ospreay, of course, a big Twitter beef in their past. Again, not only will you score a point for your brand if you win, you will receive a world championship match against a champion of your brand. And it's a big fight feel here tonight. As MJF going after Rey Mysterio, Orton and Ospreay double teaming on Rollins. And now Punk and Ospreay could be one hell of a dream match. And that's the running theme tonight. There's going to be a lot of Raw and SmackDown dream matches that you'll never think you'll see. Rollins and Balor, of course, enough history to write a novel with. And now Rollins, shot right to the back of the neck. Mysterio and Maxwell now. Punk and Rollins double team. Look, I think they were going to go for the fall of man, but of course the ring way too crowded to attempt a move like that. You see there MJF resting underneath the ropes, and Ospreay DDT to Orton, and Mysterio and Balor. Of course, Finn Balor, a lot of history with Rey Mysterio's son Dominic, former member of the Judgment Day. So Rey Mysterio going to give Balor a little fatherly beating. And Punk and Rollins. A lot of history there. Same with Punk and MJF. Mysterio DDT to Will Ospreay. That'd be one hell of a match if we ever see it one-on-one on SmackDown. And now Rey takes out MJF. Malachi Black going for a brain buster on Ospreay. No, didn't end up working. Of course, the only way to get eliminated is by going over the top rope. Both feet landing on the floor. Punk and Orton now. Malachi countering that Hurricane Rana attempt by Ospreay. As now Orton looking to eliminate Punk. CM Punk, the first man eliminated in the Battle Royal by Randy Orton. Monday Night Raw has lost a man. And this Battle Royal rages on. You could hear the fans in attendance booing the elimination of CM Punk. A lot of people wanted to see Punk earn a world championship match. And now Orton going after MJF. Balor on the apron. But Ospreay, in a way, saving Finn Balor. And Orton eliminates MJF. That's 2 eliminations for Randy Orton, and 2 Raw competitors gone. You can see there Rey Mysterio paying tribute to Eddie Guerrero. Finn Balor eliminated by Malachi. That only leaves Seth Rollins left from Monday Night Raw. All SmackDown competitors still remain. And you know Rollins is going to have a huge target on his back because SmackDown looking to get a point in the early going no matter who wins this Battle Royal. And Mysterio clotheslined Ospreay. There are only 5 men left. Balor gone. MJF gone. And CM Punk gone. As now Mysterio eliminated by Malachi. 2 eliminations for Malachi as well. Randy Orton and Malachi Black, very good performances for both men in this matchup. It looks like, nice takedown there by Black, and now Orton turns his attention to Ospreay. Oh, wait a minute. Malachi has Orton. No way. Randy Orton eliminated by Malachi Black. That is huge. Randy Orton, the heavy favorite, has been eliminated from the dual-branded Battle Royal. And now Rollins trying to go after Malachi Black. But Black, going for the elimination. Will Ospreay just watching on. Rollins could very well be eliminated. And then SmackDown guaranteed a point. Oh no, Rollins able to get out of it. And now Will Ospreay. Could you imagine if Ospreay and Rollins are in the final 2? Oh, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Oh, both men thinking similar moves. Neither man able to connect. Now Seth Rollins bringing Will Ospreay into the corner. Oh, and Ospreay shutting down an elimination attempt. Code red to Seth Rollins. And now Malachi back in this matchup, going after the leg. Oh, and someone needs to remind Malachi there's no submissions in a Battle Royal, but he's looking to take out the leg of Will Ospreay. And now Ospreay able to get out of it. Ospreay, a former AEW World Champion as well. The first ever AEW World Champion. Oh, super kick by Rollins. And now a drop kick to Malachi. Rollins knows he's the only hope for Raw. This is how you represent Raw at Survivor Series. And now Malachi trying to get at him. Rollins is just basically 2-on-1 right now. Sling blade to Black. The funny thing is, Seth Rollins used to have the same last name as Malachi Black, as Tyler Black. Oh. Nice shot right to the back of the head, and now a forearm. And look at Ospreay go. Ooh, nice takedown there. And now Ospreay going to utilize his strikes. Rollins on the ropes, and Seth Rollins eliminated. SmackDown guaranteed a point, and now Ospreay and Black are the only 2 men remaining. Will Ospreay could win this whole thing. Will Ospreay could win this Battle Royal. Malachi hanging by a thread. SmackDown is guaranteed a point against Raw. And now Malachi. Oh! Nice knee strike to Ospreay. And ladies and gentlemen, Malachi Black will receive a World Championship match. Malachi Black has won the dual-branded Battle Royal.
Here is your winner.
Malachi Black, one hell of an amazing performance. 3 eliminations. And now Malachi Black has earned SmackDown 1 point against Monday Night Raw. SmackDown in the lead. What a win for Malachi Black. And can we be looking at our next World Heavyweight Champion on Friday Night SmackDown? What a win for Malachi Black to kick off Survivor Series. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, our first Wargames match of the night, as the 4 women from Raw, 4 women from SmackDown. From Monday Night Raw, it is the team of Bayley, Charlotte Flair, Asuka, and Chris Statlander, taking on SmackDown's Deonna Purrazzo, Alexa Bliss, Beth Phoenix, and Hikaru Shida. Of course, we did know last night on SmackDown that SmackDown will have the advantage in this matchup. Will SmackDown be 2-0 against Raw, or will Raw tie it up? We find out next on Survivor Series Wargames, the first ever Wargames match in Universe Mode history, and it's set to happen next. I cannot wait. Of course, this pay-per-view streaming live on Twitch, twitch.tv/MrWillym. It will be on my YouTube channel shortly after the stream is done going live. Thank you so much to everyone for the recent support.
The following is a women's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
War Games is going to begin, and we're going to start off with the team captains. And it seems like the role model Bayley is going to start the team for Monday Night Raw.
Damage control from San Jose, California, Bayley!
And of course, I had the opportunity to speak to Bayley about her performance last night on SmackDown, where she took on Deonna Purrazzo in a women's War Games advantage match. And she told me that last night wasn't her night, but she's looking to make it up to her teammates on Monday Night Raw by helping Raw get the victory at War Games. And look at Bayley staring at the cage, staring at the War Games structure. Bayley looking around to a huge cage surrounding two rings, and Bayley is here. And you gotta respect the courage of Bayley for being the first to enter the War Games structure. As who will start things off for SmackDown? You see the shark cage as well, where all the members of Raw are in. You see there Chris Statlander already in her shark cage. As here comes Deonna Purrazzo. It looks like we're gonna get a bit of a SmackDown rematch here tonight at War Games. And Deonna looks ready. Of course, Deonna Purrazzo, one hell of a victory last night on SmackDown. And now she's looking to step inside that structure and to take on the woman she beat last night, Bayley. Deonna Purrazzo earning SmackDown the advantage in this War Games match here tonight. So it's only fitting that she starts off for her team. Deonna, a massive team player, something you have to respect. So here we go. Of course, War Games does not officially begin until all 8 competitors have entered the match. And Deonna Purrazzo spinebuster to start off the match. It's starting off with just those two, and then a member of SmackDown will enter the match, which means Bayley's going to have quite her work cut out for her. And the thing is, if you're going to start off a match like War Games, you need to conserve as much energy as possible. But that's going to be hard, especially if you're going to have a 2-on-1 disadvantage, 3-on-2, 4-on-3, etc. As now Bayley trying to get the upper hand in this match right now. Of course, the men's War Games match will be our main event tonight. Bayley now with a guillotine on Deonna Purrazzo. But look at this structure, War Games. As Deonna now getting out of the guillotine attempt. And this match is going to be tough to call once more competitors are in the ring. Deonna Purrazzo now, bringing Bayley in between the ropes. And that is steel surrounding it. Oh, Bailey tried it. Didn't end up working. Oh, and using the ropes. And like we said, SmackDown with the advantage. So Alexa Bliss will be coming up next in this War Games match. And Bailey realizes Bailey needs to do as much damage to Deonna, so that way it will be one-on-one between Bailey and Bliss. And you see there, Alexa Bliss will be making her way to the ring to help Deonna Purrazzo. As Deonna now getting out of the guillotine and Bliss going right into the match. Alexa Bliss, who lost her match last night on SmackDown to Roxanne Perez. Alexa Bliss looking to move on from that from that defeat, and help SmackDown get a victory here tonight. And Deonna Purrazzo and Alexa Bliss working together to take out Bailey. And now Deonna scaling the structure into an elbow drop, which didn't really connect. Now Bliss, no, Bailey avoiding that time. But now Alexa Bliss gonna throw Bailey into the other ring. The only time you'll ever see two rings in the same match is in the War Games match. Is now Bailey. Oh, elbow to Alexa Bliss. But now here's Deonna Purrazzo into a knee right to the back of the neck. A little bit of a reality check there. As now Alexa Bliss into a drop kick. And now in a couple of seconds, a superstar from Monday Night Raw will enter War Games, and we're on 2-on-2. As it will be the first ever Raw Women's Champion in Universe Mode history, the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. And here's the funny thing. In recent weeks, Asuka and Bailey haven't really seen eye to eye. But here in this match, they're forced to work together, and you see there Asuka not really rushing to help Bailey. Instead, she's going to introduce a couple of weapons into this match. She already introduced a stop sign. Now she has a table in hand. And now Deonna Bulldog. Alexa Bliss already grabbing that stop sign. Is now... Oh, now the kicks. And bashing over the head. And trying to, but Deonna keeps trying to grab Bailey. Is now Asuka entering the match. And Asuka going right after Alexa Bliss. This is more than about personal animosity. This is about your brand. This is about representing Monday Night Raw, representing Friday Night SmackDown. And Alexa Bliss, of course, the demented one, gonna stretch the body of Asuka. As it looks like SmackDown still doing good in this matchup. You could tell Deonna Purrazzo and Alexa Bliss have probably been steadying each other and, probably getting used to each other, getting used to being a team. There's now another member from SmackDown will enter the match, as it will be the Hall of Famer, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix. And the funny thing is, this is only Beth Phoenix's second match in Universe Mode, and she's going to be a part of history, the first ever Women's War Games match. Representing SmackDown, as Deonna Purrazzo going after Asuka, Bailey and Alexa Bliss in the other ring. Bailey, Rose Plant, connecting on Alexa Bliss. But remember, no pinfalls, no submissions until all 8 competitors are in the ring. We are only at 5, as Beth Phoenix and Deonna Purrazzo working together. And tornado DDT on the table there by Bailey. And Beth Phoenix going to send Asuka to the other ring as well. Oh no, Bailey's on the top. Bailey is on the top of War Games. Oh my God. And Deonna using the stop sign in on Asuka. This match is already getting brutal. Is now Beth Phoenix. You can hear the fans in attendance saying, "This is awesome." Bailey tried to use the stop sign on Beth Phoenix. Didn't end up working. As now it'll be 3-on-3, as a member of Raw will enter the War Games match. It'll be 2-time Raw Women's Champion, the Queen, Charlotte Flair, entering Wargames, and she is wasting no time. She knows Bayley and Asuka are in trouble. As here comes Charlotte Flair. And Raw now, this is their opportunity to get back in the match. Charlotte's got the kendo stick and going to beat Deonna Purrazzo with it. You see a table also set up in the ring. Oh, a double suplex through the table by Alexa Bliss and Beth Phoenix to Bayley. And now this is awesome chance yet again. You see there Charlotte and Deonna battling in the left ring. And Purrazzo taking down Flair. And three wrestlers from SmackDown going to abuse Charlotte Flair. Oh, and there I thought Beth was going to hit the glam slam. Didn't end up working. Oh, and a nice bulldog there by Beth. All 6 competitors in the left ring. Is now Beth Phoenix and Asuka going to lock horns. You see there armbar being applied by Deonna Purrazzo on Bayley. As Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss watching on. As now the final member of Team SmackDown will be introduced. It will be former Miss Money in the Bank, Hikaru Shida, who we haven't seen a lot of ever since she lost that Money in the Bank briefcase when she tried to cash in on the Raw Women's Championship. And Hikaru Shida is in this Wargames match, handpicked by SmackDown General Manager Wolf Ferris. As now it looks like Hikaru Shida going to try to introduce yet another table into this match. What a Wargames match this has been already. As Alexa Bliss and Asuka, former tag team partners as well. As Deonna Purrazzo and Charlotte going to take on. Hikaru Shida enters the ring, and Asuka with an Asuka lock in on Alexa Bliss. And Hikaru Shida with a steel chair to the back of the head of Charlotte Flair. And now Beth Phoenix with a kendo stick. This is now 4-on-3. Oh, and Beth Phoenix with a kendo stick right to Asuka. And Bayley trying to take out Hikaru Shida. As now Asuka gonna beat the hell out of Beth Phoenix as well. And in a couple of moments, Chris Statlander will enter Wargames, and Wargames will officially begin. Here we go. As Chris Statlander trying to get that advantage in on Raw. And Chris Statlander, one hell of an impressive competitor ever since being traded to Raw upon AEW's cancellation. And look at everyone battling on the left ring. It is utter chaos as Asuka now. Oh, taking her down, and now Wargames has begun. Only way to win is by pinfall or submission, or if someone exits the cage, it will be a forfeit. And look at everyone. 8 of the best women in Universe Mode that are not champions. And look at Deonna Purrazzo beating the hell out of Chris Statlander with the kendo stick. This match is going to be very tough to call. Alabama slam by Beth Phoenix in on Asuka. And now Alexa Bliss gonna do some shots. Hikaru Shida in control of Bayley for the time being. Bayley and Deonna Purrazzo has been in this match since the beginning. And Statlander now. Oh, knee right to the back of the neck of Purrazzo. And Alexa Bliss going to work on Asuka now. Hikaru Shida now going to bring Bayley over to the right wing. Although, yeah, right ring, not white wing. This is not politics, as Hikaru Shida going to use that stop sign or advantage and beating Bayley with it. There's Chris Statlander in between the two rings. Who will get the victory? Could it be Raw? Could it be SmackDown? This match is going to be chaotic. Ooh, drop kick by Deonna Purrazzo in on Charlotte Flair. And, oh, went for an elbow. Bayley able to avoid it. Bayley with a cover. Bayley with a cover. Oh, and Monday Night Raw could have gotten the victory right there. Bliss now with Flair. DDT to Flair. Bliss not going for the cover. Meanwhile, Asuka. Wait a minute. Cover by Bayley. Cover by Bayley. Monday Night Raw wins. I don't even know how that happened. I was too busy paying attention to Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Oh, she hit the Rose Plant. Rose Plant on Hikaru Shida. Chris Statlander watching Bayley's back. As Team Raw ties it up in the women's War Games match. They did not have the advantage, but they got the victory. Bayley, Asuka, Flair, and Statlander get the win for Team Red. It is now 1 point for Raw, 1 point for SmackDown. As what a start to Survivor Series. Congratulations to Team Raw in this victory in the women's War Games match. As ladies and gentlemen, coming up next on Survivor Series War Games, it is our first of the Champions versus Champions matches, as Becky Lynch, the Raw Women's Champion, will go one-on-one against the SmackDown Women's Champion, Toni Storm. As which one of these two champions will get the victory for their brand, and who will be the better champion, we find out next on Survivor Series War Games. Congratulations to Monday Night Raw on that victory in the Women's War Games match, as now it will be the Women's Champions doing battle, as here comes the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch, making her way to the ring. Becky Lynch, the longest reigning Raw Women's Champion in Universe Mode history, a very dominant champion at that.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
And you gotta think Becky Lynch, very, very hyped up. Maybe that women's Raw victory inside War Games has added to the confidence of the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch, as she looks to take on Toni Storm here tonight. As Becky Lynch prepared, here comes the SmackDown Women's Champion, Toni Storm.
From Gold Coast, Australia, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Toni Storm.
Of course, this is the first time that Toni Storm has entered an arena as SmackDown Women's Champion. It was 2 weeks ago on SmackDown where Toni Storm defeated Athena to become the new SmackDown Women's Champion, and now she's representing SmackDown against Becky Lynch here tonight at Survivor Series. And it's very insane to think about, considering Toni Storm a couple months ago was a lackey for the Outcasts with Saraya and Ruby Soho, and now she's the champion for Friday Night SmackDown. How crazy things can happen when Toni Storm is a singles competitor. Well, here we go. Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch, SmackDown Women's Champion Toni Storm. Here we go. A dream match we never thought we'd see. And Toni, wanted to get a good start in this matchup. Becky Lynch able to avoid it. And now, oh, nice transition. Oh, but the referee right there says that the rope's forcing the break. And Toni, into a brain buster to Becky Lynch. And Toni Storm, of course, an amazing competitor all over the world. Won championships all around the world now. She's the champion for SmackDown. But Becky Lynch, very experienced in the big stage. Oh, taking Toni Storm down. This is Toni Storm's WWE pay-per-view debut as well. A lot of pressure in for Toni. And Becky Lynch in control in the early stages of this champion versus champion match. And the elbow. Right there to Toni. And now Becky Lynch going to climb the top rope. Into a moonsault. Courtesy of her former tag team partner Lita. Cover. Hooks the leg. Kick out by Toni. Raw almost got another point there. It is currently tied up between Raw and SmackDown. This is the tiebreaker of sorts. As Toni Storm trying to get back in this matchup. The nice splash to Becky Lynch that she was looking for earlier. And now taunting the fans in attendance. But Toni Storm can't let the fans get to her. She needs to focus on the task at hand. And that's taking down the Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch. And Toni Storm looking to do just that. Elbow right to the head. And Toni Storm now is the one in complete control. And now, look at Storm just playing with her food. Now the cover for the victory for SmackDown kick out. And Becky Lynch able to kick out. Wait a minute. Becky Lynch into the disarmer on Toni Storm. Storm middle of the ring's got nowhere to go. And you got to think Saraya's watching this match closely. Storm and Saraya, great friends. Saraya also a rival of Becky Lynch's. And a manhandle slam. Cover. Is this it for Raw? No. Toni Storm kicks out. And you can see the frustration setting in on the Raw Women's Champion. We're not worthy chants by the fans in attendance. Toni trying to get back to her feet. And now Lynch with the STF. STF being applied. And Toni Storm again nowhere near the ropes. Will Toni Storm tap? And the elbows. Toni Storm able to get out of it for the time being. And now Toni needs to get back in this. And a nice little throw there. Becky Lynch outside the ring. So is Toni Storm. And remember, even if you lose by countout or disqualification, or even if you win by countout or disqualification, it still means a point for your brand. And now Becky Lynch hooking the arms. Into a nice throw as well to Toni Storm. Becky Lynch needs to get Toni back inside the ring, and that's exactly what she does. And Becky Lynch could be looking to end it. Toni Storm in deep, deep trouble. No. Toni able to counter. What a move. And Lynch again exiting the ring, trying to get a bit of a breather. But Toni Storm can't lose this momentum. And again the splash. What a highly contested contest between the two women's champions. As Toni Storm now into the Tiger Driver. Shoulders down to beat Becky Lynch. And Lynch kicks out. These two women have hit everything. Women's wrestling chants here tonight. Went for the elbow. Becky able to avoid it. And now a nice throw by Lynch and an elbow to the arm. What a matchup here on Survivor Series. Oh my God. That damn near killed her. And Toni Storm is very happy about it. I think Toni Storm's building back to her heel days or heelish ways about not giving a damn about anybody. And now Becky Lynch trying to get back in this matchup. And she's going to go for the STF yet again. This time Toni a little bit closer to the ropes. But the referee in perfect position, asking Toni Storm if she taps. Becky Lynch has it locked in. Oh, and again the elbows. Toni able to stay in this thing. Great. Oh! Great performance here by the SmackDown Women's Champion. Oh, goodness, the knees. And Lynch trying to get back to her feet in the corner. And Toni Storm. Oh! Crashing and burning. Lynch now taking Storm down and Toni Storm exiting the ring. Oh, but the Raw Women's Champion has her in her sights. Here we go. Tope Suicida. We knew that this is the best of the best. But these two know the Bexploder on the outside of the ring. Oh, but Toni able to get back to her feet. Toni Storm. Oh. These two battling all the way in the entranceway. It just goes to show what a win for their brand means for these two ladies. Toni Storm, SmackDown Women's Champion. Becky Lynch, Raw Women's Champion. These two ladies. Count of 7. Toni Storm has Becky all the way in the ramp. Toni Storm. Count of 9. Are we going to get a count out? Becky is hurting. Oh my God, Becky beat the count. Just barely beating the count. Raw is still in this. Becky Lynch now. Look at this. Becky Lynch is like a possessed demon. And now she's going for it. Manhandle slam. Cover. Hook of the leg on Toni Storm. Becky Lynch with the win for Team Raw. Monday Night Raw has rebounded in a great way with 2 points as Becky Lynch narrowly beating the count out and getting the win against Toni Storm here tonight on SmackDown, or from SmackDown. You see there the Raw Women's Champion celebrating this win for Monday Night Raw, proving she is the superior Women's Champion in Universe Mode. What a win for Becky Lynch here at Survivor Series Wargames. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we just moved on from the Women's Champions to the Tag Team Champions. As the Raw Tag Team Champions, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano DIY will represent Raw against SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the longest reigning champions in Universe Mode history. Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, can DIY do what no other team on SmackDown can do and beat the Usos? We find out next. What a Survivor Series pay-per-view it has been, as here come the Raw Tag Team Champions DIY. Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 400 pounds, the Raw Tag Team Champions, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano,
DIY ended the longest Raw Tag Team title reign in Universe Mode history, beating Brody Lee and Braun Strowman. They've beaten Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa on not one but 2 occasions, and now they face Roman and Solo's own family, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos. DIY on a hell of a hot streak right now. Can they beat the longest reigning champions in Universe Mode history.
At a combined weight of 493 pounds, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
The Usos are one hell of a dominant force here in Universe Mode. The most feared tag team in Universe Mode. They've beaten, last night, they even beat the debuting Street Profits to retain the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The Usos have been looking forward to this night for a long time, looking to prove that they are the greatest champions in all of Universe Mode. Jimmy and Jay, definitely in the history books as the greatest champions in Universe Mode. But this is about representing SmackDown. SmackDown is down 1 point against Monday Night Raw. The Usos very well could be the ones, no pun intended, to tie things up, as Tommaso Ciampa will start things off against Jimmy Uso. Here we go, tag team champions facing off. DIY from Raw, the Usos from SmackDown. Oh, and Jimmy just wanted to do a bit of damage now. Main event, Jey Uso's legal. And look at this dominance by the Usos to start things off. This was what we expected, because the Usos take no prisoners. Now Jey gonna take out Tommaso Ciampa. And DIY are known for being underdogs. Samoan drop. Ciampa and Gargano have made careers out of being underdogs. I'm very, very successful. Case in point, a Raw Tag Team title reign. But DIY must have done their homework if they have any chance of defeating the Usos here tonight at Wargames. As now Jimmy tagged in yet again. Oh, went for a clothesline. Gargano able to avoid it. Suplex by Johnny Wrestling. And a drop kick as well. Johnny Gargano trying to get DIY a fighting chance. As now what's Johnny got planned? Ooh, taking Jimmy Uso down. And a drop kick. And now backbreaker. Great maneuver there by Gargano. Ooh, and a knee. And this is actually very shocking, but then again, we saw the Street Profits last night get a ton of momentum against the Usos, and the Usos were able to make a stunning comeback. And Johnny Gargano measuring his man. This is what you love to see. And what a Survivor Series pay-per-view this has been. It's been one hell of an amazing match after another amazing match. Ooh. Big kick there by Uso. Did you hear that? Here's the cover for SmackDown. No. Kick out by Gargano. Gargano way too fresh. Jimmy celebrating with the crowd, but Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa tagged in. Oh. And the neck breaker. Here's the cover on Jimmy. For the win. Kick out again. The Black Heart. The former Black Heart of NXT. Tommaso Ciampa trying to get some more momentum in. Bam! Into the knee. But now, Jimmy Uso going to bring Tommaso over. Splash right into the corner. And now, tag to Jey Uso. And Tommaso Ciampa now. Are we going to see a double team between the Raw Tag Team Champions? Oh, and Ciampa going to use Gargano as a weapon in a crossbody. But now Jey able to recover, went for a super kick. Gargano says no, rolls through into the Gargano kick. And now just going to work on the body of main event Jey Uso. Uso outside the ring, Gargano looking to fly. Maybe all it takes to beat the Usos is to bring a tag team from Raw, and that's exactly what DIY are looking to prove. Oh, and an elbow right to the gut. Right to the chest of Jey Uso. And now Gargano going to bring Uso into the barricade. Oh! Face first. And I don't even think these teams really care about a count out. Gargano trying to work on one half of the greatest champions in Universe Mode. Looking to prove that it is indeed Gargano and Ciampa who are the greatest tag team in Universe Mode. Count of 8. Jay realizes Gargano needs to get back in the ring as well, and he does. And now Gargano! Gargano escape! Gargano escape. All Jey Uso has to do is reach, and Jimmy. Oh, and I think the referee got a little bit on that exchange as well. But Gargano going to continue this momentum into the dead eye. Cover. Shoulders down. Oh, and the referee must be a little bit injured because a bit of a slow count taking place in there. And Gargano knows he can't remain frustrated. He needs to continue working. Takes Uso down. And I don't think I've ever seen the Usos this dominated in a matchup in Universe Mode. As now Gargano quickly transitions to tag in Tommaso Ciampa of DIY. And look at Ciampa just screaming at Jey Uso to get back to his feet. And Ciampa, oh, drop kick right to the face. And you ought to think, will there be a bit of dissension in the Usos if DIY get the win here tonight? Going for the knee, Uso moves out of the way. And now Jey Uso. Oh, now we're going to see a double team between the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Rolls through. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Pop up Samoan drop. And now Ciampa rolling out of the ring. Jimmy Uso looking to fly. This is a pay-per-view worthy match, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and Ciampa hitting the ring post. And Jimmy's the one looking to execute some damage. Oh, face first on the apron, the hardest part of the ring. This is about brand supremacy. That's what this pay-per-view is all about. But this is also to prove why you are the best. As Jimmy Uso looks like he's going to go after Johnny in a cheap shot. Now Ciampa went for the bicycle knee. Jimmy Uso saw it coming. Drop down. Leapfrog. Oh, went for the strikes. Ciampa now. Oh, blow right to the back of the head. And now Johnny Gargano tagged in yet again. But Jimmy now going to bring Gargano into the corner. And he's looking to go for the Uso stink face. No. Gargano able to avoid it. And a suplex connects. And DIY looking to get back in this matchup for Raw. As now it's Jimmy now crawling to the corner. And this is where Gargano wants him. Johnny Gargano. Into the long dart. Jimmy busted open. Cover for Raw. Cover. Shoulders down. Kick out by Jimmy. And the Usos know that their winning streak could be over, even if their titles are not on the line here tonight. And now Jay with a DDT. Jey Uso could be the only hope for the Usos. Jay gonna bring Johnny into the corner. Oh, shot right to the face. Oh, sorry. And now Uso taking Gargano down. Just working on the body. And now Jay realizes this could be it. Listen to the fans. Uso splash. Connecting. This could be it for the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. No, Ciampa. Maybe that little moment where Jay tried to get the feet on the ropes could have cost the Usos in this match. And now going for the stink face. Johnny able to counter. Oh, and Gargano, massive clothesline. And Johnny feeling it, but he doesn't realize Jimmy now legal. Oh, Jimmy went for a clothesline. Gargano able to avoid it. And here comes Johnny Wrestling, one of the greatest underdogs in professional wrestling. Cover. This could be it to beat the Usos. Kick out again. And we knew out of all the matches, this one could be the longest. Most tag team matches are. Here's the tag to Ciampa. Oh no. Ciampa. Oh my God. Look at the sell by Jimmy. He is out. And the DIY could have the massive upset. No, Jimmy able to avoid. Drop kick missed. And Gargano. Into the Gargano escape. You look at the blood on the face of Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso could tap and he doesn't. Look at Jimmy. He was about to tap before Jay got involved, knowing that the Usos were about to lose this match. And Johnny again into the long dart. The Usos are in huge trouble. Johnny Gargano could get DIY the victory. No. Jimmy. The Usos are vulnerable. The Usos are weak. And Jimmy now. Super kick. Look at the blood on the face of Jimmy Uso, tagging in Jay for the betterment of his own health. And Jay knows he could be the only hope. Jay now trying to get the support of the WWE fans in attendance. Oh! Taking Gargano down. Trying to ruin the dreams of the Raw Tag Champs. Now another tag to Jimmy. Looking to use the frequent tag strategy. And now Jimmy realizes Gargano's down. Looking for the Uso splash yet again. Oh no, the headbutt. And now Jimmy. Feet on the ropes again. Cover. Oh, and again Ciampa getting involved. Saving the matchup for his team. Of course, we know DIY, former bitter rivals. Oh, a kick. Barely even connected. Gargano. With another Gargano escape to Jimmy. Jimmy needs to reach. Jimmy needs to reach. Oh, and Jay again. Oh, went for an elbow. Jimmy moved out of the way. Look at this. Two of the greatest teams in Universe Mode today doing battle in a battle of the tag team champions. And here we go. We're going to see it. The 1D connecting on Gargano. The 1D cover by Jay. This could be it. The Usos getting the win for SmackDown. The greatest tag team in WWE history, proving it. But damn it, DIY made believers out of all of us at one point. But the Usos doing the traditional comeback, tying things up in the scorecards between Raw and SmackDown. Boom! This was where I thought Raw was going to get the victory. But the Usos. Raw and SmackDown are now tied 2 apiece here at Survivor Series. As the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the longest reigning champions in Universe Mode history, with another win in their hot streak. Jimmy and Jay celebrating here at Wargames. What a win for the Usos. And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is the United Kingdom champion from Raw, Gunther, and the Hardcore champion, Wardlow, in a battle of the Goliaths. This is going to be one hell of a hard-hitting encounter, and the question is, who will get the victory? This is a tiebreaker match at this point at Wargames. Who will get the win for their brand? Will it be Gunther from Raw, or will it be Wardlow from SmackDown? This is going to be insanely tough But this is going to be amazing. What a pay-per-view this has been. Well, here we go. It is tied to a piece. Who will get the tiebreaker here at Survivor Series War Games? As here comes the WWE UK Champion, the Ring General, Gunther, making his way to the ring.
Champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, the WWE United Kingdom Champion,
And Gunther going it alone tonight, not bringing any of his Imperium brethren, Ludwig Kaiser or Giovanni Vinci. Gunther, of course, a man of respect, wanting to prove that he can beat a man like the hardcore champion Wardlow all alone. Gunther won that United Kingdom Championship a month back, defeating Butch of the Brawling Brutes, putting him on the shelf actually to win that United Kingdom Championship. He's retained it against Ridge Holland and Sheamus ever since, and Gunther showing no signs of stopping in his illustrious reign as United Kingdom Champion. He was also a former AEW World Champion as well. So Gunther from Raw is in the ring. Here comes the Hardcore Champion from SmackDown, making his way to the ring. It is the first ever World Heavyweight Champion in Universe Mode history as well. It is Wardlow making his way to the ring. Look at this man.
his opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Hardcore Champion, Mr. A.M. Warlord.
And the question leading into this match is Wardlow 100%? Because last night on Friday Night SmackDown, he defeated the former Hardcore Champion Bray Wyatt in a rematch to keep that Hardcore Championship around his waist and to punch his ticket to War Games to face Gunther here tonight. Of course, 2 weeks ago, Wardlow defeated Bray Wyatt and Eddie Kingston in a triple threat match to win that Hardcore Championship that he has in his hands. And Wardlow looking to take out one of the most impressive competitors in all of Universe Mode today, the Ring General Gunther. As here we go, 2 apiece between Raw and SmackDown. This could be the tiebreaker, as the United Kingdom Champion Gunther takes on the Hardcore Champion Wardlow. 2 behemoths. Here we go. Oh, and Wardlow looking to start the match off strong, and look at this, taunting the fans in attendance. Wardlow has dreamed of facing Gunther to prove that he is the stronger and better man. And now tonight that match becomes a reality. Oh, elbow right to the chest of the Ring General. And now I almost said Walter. Wardlow. Power bomb to Gunther. Here's the cover. Hooks the leg. Oh, SmackDown almost got another dub there. And now Wardlow belly to belly. And Gunther didn't expect this much fight out of Wardlow here tonight. But now Gunther looking to get back in this fight. Oh! Right to the top turnbuckle. And now Gunther swinging neckbreaker connects. And now Gunther just trying to get back in this matchup. Hitting that move over and over again. Just trying. Oh no. Oh, a clubbing blow right to Wardlow, and now a knee. And this is why Gunther is so successful here in Universe Mode. He's a hard hitter. Always looking for a fight. And he is representing what he says, quote, the superior brand, Monday Night Raw. A massive dropkick to Wardlow, sending him across the ringside area. And now has Wardlow up on his shoulders. Oh, wait a minute, Mr. Mayhem. Able to get out of it. And another belly-to-belly suplex. Connecting on Gunther. These two men looking to see who the better champion is, who the better man is, who the stronger man is. Daring Gunther to get back inside the ring. And Wardlow. Oh, shoulder tackle connects. Wardlow looking to prove why people have slept on him over the past couple of months. He's the first ever world champion in Universe Mode history. Here we go. The Razor's Edge power bomb on Gunther. Cover. Hooks the leg. Gunther kicks out. And a little bit of frustration on the face of the hardcore champion. And now into another power bomb. This could be it. Shoulders down, cover by Wardlow, and another kick out by Gunther. Wardlow. Fight forever chants by the fans in attendance. Wardlow thought that was it. And now another knee. Oh, and Gunther talking some trash. Big boot. And now we're going to see vintage Gunther take place here tonight at Survivor Series. Gunther holding his own here tonight. Oh, and the chop. Classic comeback from Gunther. And now into the powerbomb. Stacks him up, but the ropes. Too close to the ropes, forcing the break. Oh, went for another sit down, but Wardlow able to get back on his feet. And now the knees. What a match between these two. And now Gunther able to get back up. Oh! And the elbow connects. Oh, stomping right on the back of the head. And Gunther just taunting the fans. Oh no. The ring general. It's not going to be pretty. Drop kick. On the outside to Wardlow. These two men pushing each other to their absolute limits. Gunther from Raw. Wardlow from SmackDown. What is Gunther planning here? As Wardlow back to his feet, but he's waiting for Gunther to get back inside the ring. Went for the Hurricane Rana. Missed. A little bit of a botch there. Is now Gunther going to take advantage. Oh! Taking Wardlow down. Now going for the cover for a point for Monday Night Raw. Gunther, no! I thought that was it for Gunther. But it's not. And Gunther's pissed. Into the suplex connects. Oh my god. And now the traditional Imperium pose for Gunther. Oh. Dropkick by Wardlow. Stunning. Gunther going for the clothesline. Gunther. Quickness is his friend. Oh. And now these two. It's becoming a scrap. Clothesline by Gunther. Oh, and now the vicious assault. Oh, and Wardlow, I believe, is busted open. But Wardlow back to his feet. Gunther not going to let Wardlow get back in this contest. Oh, and look at this. The disrespect. The boot. Right across the face of Wardlow. And now taking him down. Just stomping on Wardlow. Oh no. He's going to go for that big splash. But Wardlow back up. Oh, and the elbow. Gunther's just so dominating. Looking to make you pay. Wardlow try to get back up. But Gunther, power bomb, stacks him for the win here at Survivor Series. Gunther getting a win for Monday Night Raw. Gunther is unstoppable. This was where I thought Wardlow was going to get the win for SmackDown, but Gunther is just that damn powerful, beating Wardlow here tonight. The WWE United Kingdom Champion, proving his worth on the Raw roster here tonight. Getting another point for Raw, and what a win for the Ring General here tonight at Survivor Series Wargames. Well, it is now 3-2 between Raw and SmackDown here at Wargames. We only got 3 more matches to go here on this pay-per-view. We're going to take a bit of a break, and then we'll be right back with more Survivor Series Wargames. As what a pay-per-view it has been. Coming up next, it is the United States Champion from Monday Night Raw, The Miz, as he will represent Raw to take on the new Intercontinental Champion who won the title last night, Grayson Waller, representing SmackDown. 2 of the biggest egos are locking horns. Well, here we go, here at Survivor Series Wargames. Here comes the United States Champion from Monday Night Raw, The Miz, making his way to the ring here at Survivor Series Wargames. The Miz also accompanied by his wife, the beautiful Maryse.
Champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Maryse from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, The Miz.
Of course, we know at some point in the near future, The Miz will defend that United States Championship against Darby Allin. But here tonight, The Miz, the United States Champion, representing Monday Night Raw to take on Grayson Waller. I had the opportunity to speak to The Miz before Survivor Series got on the air, and he said there was no one better to represent Monday Night Raw than The Miz, and he will definitely get another point on the board for Monday Night Raw here tonight. Of course, Monday Night Raw is in the lead 3-2 against SmackDown. But he is going to have one hell of a tough challenge, because here comes the new Intercontinental Champion, Grayson Waller, from Friday Night SmackDown. The arrogant Aussie is here. Look at that belt shine.
And his
His
opponent
first
from
entrance.
Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Grayson Waller.
It was last night on Friday Night SmackDown where Grayson Waller ended one of the most impressive reigns in Universe Mode history, ending the reign of the New Day's Xavier Woods to capture that WWE Intercontinental Championship. This is his first entrance as Intercontinental Champion, and Grayson Waller is here going to represent SmackDown. But the thing is Grayson Waller 100% to face The Miz? Here we go. The Miz, United States Champion from Raw, Intercontinental Champion Grayson Waller of SmackDown. Two of the biggest egos in Universe Mode colliding. Miz tried to get a good start. Grayson Waller, though, using his quickness to his advantage. And Grayson Waller, one hell of an amazing athlete. I don't even think he even thought he'd be here at Wargames facing the Miz. Two underrated talents now champions. Big boot by The Miz. And now Miz trying to work on the legs of SmackDown's Grayson Waller. Oh, and Waller now able to get out of it. You gotta respect it. And now The Miz. Oh! Nice shot there. And now Miz. And of course, we'll have two more matches to go after this. Of course, the undisputed Universal Champion Jon Moxley will take on the World Heavyweight Champion Drew McIntyre. And then the men's War Games match cover. A kick out by Waller. Miz trying to get the advantage early on. Now doing his mannequin challenge pose. And a nice neck breaker there by Waller. Waller trying to gain more momentum for SmackDown here in this match. Went for an elbow, missed. And now Miz with a nice trip. Oh, and the Miz just taunting Waller. Oh, big boot by Waller. And now Miz with a clothesline. These two just love to show off here. And now Waller. These two men focusing more on taunting than they are fighting. But now Waller showing his aggressive side that he used against Xavier last night to win the championship. That was Grayson Waller's first title win in his Universe Mode career, and I know he's going to have one hell of an impressive reign as IC champion. And now Waller in control over The Miz for the time being. Oh, shot right in The Miz, and the face buster. Face buster for the win for Friday Night SmackDown. Kick out by Miz at 2. Miz won that US title last month at Extreme Rules, beating Claudio Castagnoli and Sami Zayn in a triple threat match. Cover by Miz, kick out. And Waller now trying to get out of harm's way, but now The Miz on the top. Here we go, double axe handle. These two men battling outside the ring, but Miz never likes battling outside the ring for long. And now look at Miz just taunting Grayson Waller. Oh, God. Waller doesn't like that kind of disrespect. He can dish it out, but he can't take the disrespect. As we are back here at Survivor Series War Games, we're in the middle of a battle between the United States Champion The Miz and Intercontinental Champion Grayson Waller. And these two of the biggest egos. Waller probably went for that roll-through stunner off the ropes. Miz says no. Oh, and look at this. The world-famous It Kicks that he stole from Raw's Bryan Danielson. Connecting on Waller. Is this enough for Monday Night Raw? The Miz cover kick out at 2 by Grayson Waller. And Miz again just taunting Grayson here. And Grayson Waller trying to get back to his feet. You can see Maurice cheering on The Miz. Oh, Miz was probably thinking skull-crushing finale. And Grayson Waller going to apply the strikes that he uses very well. Oh my God, look at this, an armbar. Using the ropes. This has got to be painful for the United States Champion. Oh, and Waller, what the hell? Maurice bringing Waller back inside the ring. We knew Maurice was going to get involved. Oh, but Waller not stunned at all. Uh-oh. It looks like we're going to get our third tie of the night. The roll through stunner to The Miz. Cover by Grayson Waller for SmackDown. Grayson Waller has beaten The Miz and earned another point for Friday Night SmackDown. 2 very good victories in the past 48 hours for Grayson Waller. As now Raw and SmackDown are tied 3 apiece. What a win for Grayson Waller. The Intercontinental Champion defeating the United States Champion here at War Games. And this is only the first 48 hours of Grayson Waller's Intercontinental title reign, and I can tell it's going to be just as legendary as Xavier Woods' reign was. What a win for Grayson Waller here at War Games. And I bet the SmackDown general manager is very proud. And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is our co-main event of the evening. The 2 world champions going to collide as the undisputed Universal Champion from Raw, Jon Moxley, will go one-on-one with the World Heavyweight Champion of SmackDown, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. It's going to be a hard-hitting battle between 2 of the most successful competitors in Universe Mode today. And who will get the win? We find out next on Survivor Series War Games. As here we go, this is our co-main event. As here comes the undisputed champion, Jon Moxley is here.
Champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 236 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Jon Moxley.
Jon Moxley recently became a 2-time undisputed WWE Universal Champion by beating his former Blackpool Combat Club partner Claudio Castagnoli to take back that undisputed Universal Championship. And now he is full steam ahead to tonight as he represents Monday Night Raw, the show that he calls his show, against the world champion Drew McIntyre. Jon Moxley all alone, no more BCC, but Moxley saying he doesn't need him He is a champion, and he's looking to prove it here tonight. Moxley walking around the ring. This is our co-main event. What a pay-per-view here at Survivor Series it has been, as here comes the World Heavyweight Champion, Drew McIntyre, representing SmackDown. McIntyre fulfilling the prophecy of the Chosen One by becoming the 6th World Heavyweight Champion in Universe Mode history. And Drew McIntyre, the guy on Friday Night SmackDown, facing Jon Moxley here tonight. McIntyre fulfilling his destiny of becoming World Heavyweight Champion.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Of course, we know from earlier tonight, at some point in the near future, Malachi Black will face Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship. Malachi Black became the #1 contender earlier on tonight, winning the dual branded Battle Royal, but Drew McIntyre looking dead set focus on the undisputed champion Jon Moxley here tonight at Wargames, looking to plant that SmackDown flag high. Look at this man with that belt in his hand. Finally, the world champion. So here we go, our co-main event. Jon Moxley from Raw, Drew McIntyre from SmackDown. And this is going to be a hard-hitting encounter. Here we go. Oh, and Mox with the version of the RKO there. And McIntyre trying to respond, but Moxley full steam ahead here tonight. Jon Moxley, you can tell he's probably pissed that he has to face McIntyre here tonight. Sure, neither man's title is on the line, but this is about pride. Raw and SmackDown are tied 3 apiece, and now McIntyre trying to build some momentum in this matchup. And McIntyre, just like Moxley, no nonsense. This is a massive dream match ever since Universe Mode began. And Jon Moxley now trying to get back in this matchup here. Oh! Of course, McIntyre and Moxley, both pay-per-view main eventers. McIntyre with a bit of a spine buster to Moxley. Moxley retreating to the apron. He probably wishes the BCC still exists. And McIntyre taking Moxley to the outside. And again, even if this match results in a count-out or a disqualification, it will still result in a point for either brand. A draw will result in a point for each brand. As now McIntyre and Moxley doing battle on the outside. And this has been probably the most anticipated matchup of all of Wargames, aside from the Wargames matches themselves. The men's Wargames will take place immediately following this match. As now Moxley and McIntyre, another neck breaker onto the outside, and that could result in a concussion for Mr. McIntyre. Count of 7 as McIntyre throwing Moxley. Both these men need to get back inside the ring. And both men realize, wait a minute, no. No. Count of 9. Moxley needs to get back inside the ring, and he does. This match continues. I thought this match was going to result in a count out, and I was going to be super damn mad if that did. Neckbreaker by Moxley. Now the covering on McIntyre, kick out. That was a lot like the Women's Champions match where Toni Storm almost beat Becky Lynch by count out. DDT by Moxley now. Cover on McIntyre, kick out again. And Moxley realizes what it's like to face a man that's actually on his level in Drew McIntyre. As Moxley now going to bring McIntyre into the corner and do his vintage bulldog. Shades of Dean Ambrose. The name that Moxley used to go by in the Shield. As now Jon Moxley going to continue this assault. Knee right of the gut. And McIntyre's in trouble. We're going to see it. Paradigm shift to Drew McIntyre. Here's the cover. Hooks the leg. Kick out by McIntyre at 2. And he just got right back up from that paradigm. And now here comes Moxley. Full steam ahead. Knee right of the face. Oh, but McIntyre. I think Moxley was going to go for that knee in the corner. As now McIntyre rolling out of the ring, but Moxley just going to bring McIntyre to the outside of the ring. And now Moxley just flexing right in front of the crowd, showing that he's the better man. Went for an elbow, McIntyre moved out of the way, and McIntyre desperately needs to get back in this match if he wants SmackDown to get a point and get the lead. You never know. Maybe Raw and SmackDown can both tie with 4 apiece. You never know. Anything can happen in universe mode. The AI controls everything. As now Moxley. Oh, taking McIntyre down. McIntyre also busted open. Count of 6 by the referee. And another. The third neck breaker of the match for Jon Moxley. Count of 8. And Moxley getting back inside the ring. McIntyre stunned. And Moxley realizes, breaks up the count to prevent a count out. Ooh, great athleticism by McIntyre, and now a spine buster. A man of McIntyre's size should not be that athletic. As now Moxley back inside the ring, McIntyre stopping it. Look at the blood on the face of Mr. McIntyre. As Jon Moxley now, neckbreaker connects. And now Moxley going to go for it. No. Oh, yes. Yes, he is. Moxley sees it. Locked and loaded. Knee right in the face. Cover. Shoulders down for the win. Jon Moxley getting a point for Monday Night Raw. What a win for Jon Moxley. So now Raw is leading 4-3. Monday Night Raw so far is winning Wargames, but we only have one more match to go. But the undisputed champion Jon Moxley defeating the World Heavyweight Champion Drew McIntyre here in our co-main event of Survivor Series Wargames. What a win for Mr. Moxley. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event.
Wargames match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, Alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all
That being Monday Night Raw.
Wargames officially begins. The match could be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
And of course, we have mystery partners between both Raw and SmackDown. What the hell? No! Not this man. The man that's on the TKO board. Monday Night Raw has just secured a wild card. The People's Champion, the Brahma Bull, is here. The Rock is entering War Games.
Weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock!
The Rock is the mystery partner for Team Raw at War Games, and I see a way more chance for Monday Night Raw. But of course we know SmackDown as a mystery partner as well. The Hollywood megastar, The Rock, is here. Oh my god, no fucking way. SmackDown. Well, you got the guy that's on TKO. How about a man who runs the show? The man who is the chief creative officer. It is Triple H. The COO is here. And he is a part of Team SmackDown at War Games. What a development.
And from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the Game, Triple H!
The Rock and Triple H are the two mystery partners for War Games, and they will both start things off in this matchup. We were wondering for weeks who the two mystery partners would be. Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, is here, and they will both start the match for Team Raw and Team SmackDown. What the hell? I'm getting goosebumps. The Rock and Triple H are here at War Games, and The Rock looking to start this match off strong against Triple H. Well, we know Monday Night Raw has the advantage. The Rock will have a partner enter the match in the next few seconds, but what a development. Now The Rock taking out Triple H. Triple H laying on the steel that's combining the two rings. And now The Rock trying to make it to the second ring. These two, it looks like we're getting back to 1999. It's a common saying, we're going to party like it's 1999. We're in 1999. The Rock. Amazing suplex to Triple H. This is insanity. You got to think Willie Does Wrestling and Will Ferris probably had a ton of conversations, probably asking each other, who are the mystery partners? Well, here they are. And now Triple H trying to get some momentum back for SmackDown because he knows that he's going to get the odd man advantage. Triple H needs to fight on, but he also needs to conserve his energy. As now, Triple H, just beating down The Rock. And now in the next few seconds, a competitor from Monday Night Raw will enter War Games to assist The Rock. The Rock in a pretty bad position right now. And it is going to be the man who smashed the throne at Double or Nothing. The first ever undisputed Universal Champion, two-time champion. It is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And how fitting is it, despite current events in real life, that The Rock and Cody Rhodes will be on the same team. Cody introducing a table into the matchup, and Triple H in control of this match. Oh, and Cody just throwing a table. Oh, went for a drop kick. That would have been an amazing moment. Look at Triple H saying, screw you. Paying homage to D-Generation X, and now The Rock lay at the SmackDown. Atomic drop. And another one. Triple H now. It's 2-on-1. Cody and The Rock on the same team. Another knee to Triple H. And The Rock just wanted to overshadow Cody. And now saying, Cody, you get him. And now Team Raw. And it's funny because SmackDown was literally named after The Rock, but The Rock representing Raw in this match. And now Rock wanting a double team. Triple H not allowing that to happen. But now Cody Rhodes going to bring Triple H to the other ring. As now a member of SmackDown is going to enter the match. It will be the man who Cody Rhodes beat in the Wargames Advantage match. It is going to be the absolute Ricky Starks going to assist Triple H in this matchup. Ricky Starks, a former friend of Cody's. A man handpicked by Wolf Ferris to be a part of Team SmackDown. And Rock going after Ricky Starks. And what's funny is that Ricky Starks constantly compared to The Rock. Well, now they'll finally share a ring together as opponents. As Triple H trying to go after The Rock, Cody Rhodes saying no, taking Hunter down. And Ricky Starks going to try to take out Cody. Rock helping his partner in this matchup. And now an elbow by Rocky. Is now Rock going to go after Ricky Starks. Cody Rhodes going to go after Triple H, the game. This is still insane that The Rock and Triple H are in this match. It's now 2-on-2 here for the time being. Pretty soon it will be 3-on-2 because Monday Night Raw has the advantage in the men's War Games match. And now The Rock taking out Ricky Starks in the second ring. Cody Rhodes and Triple H locking horns in the first ring. Triple H probably looking to get revenge after Double or Nothing. The Rock bottom to Ricky Starks. And coming up next, it is another former undisputed champion from Monday Night Raw. It is the phenomenal AJ Styles. And now AJ going to introduce his steel chair. And you saw there Cody Rhodes with a vertebreaker to Triple H. And now AJ Styles handing weapons to Cody Rhodes. AJ hasn't been a big fan of his fellow partners, Braun Breaker and Cody Rhodes, but it's all about Monday Night Raw. And Triple H. Oh, look at this by Ricky, a clothesline to The Rock. AJ Styles was handing weapons. And now Cody, crossroads to the game. Crossroads connecting. And now AJ throwing the table to the other ring. It's now AJ. Oh no, Cody Rhodes didn't want AJ to help. He's trying to use the kendo stick. And now AJ Styles going to get his go at the game. It's been a dream match for years, AJ Styles and Triple H. And now Cody and AJ trading blows with the kendo stick and the steel chair. Oh God, steel chair right to the head by AJ on Triple H. A member from SmackDown really needs to get involved. As now in a couple of seconds, a member of Team SmackDown will be in here. The entrants have been going by very quick. What a War Games match it's already been. As it'll be the Ocho, Le Champion, Chris Jericho, making his way to the ring here at War Games. Chris Jericho, obviously not a lot of matches under his belt in his Universe Mode career, but he likes being a part of history. He's going to take part in the first ever men's War Games match. Oh, shot with the table there by Cody Rhodes on Ricky Starks. Is now Chris Jericho going to introduce more weapons into this matchup. As The Rock now, another suplex to Ricky Starks. And Cody, a 1916 to Triple H, shades of Prince Devitt, a.k.a. Finn Balor, who we saw earlier on tonight. And now The Rock with Ricky Starks going for the sharpshooter. And Chris Jericho breaking it up. The Rock and Chris Jericho, a lot of history from the olden days. And now Chris Jericho helping Ricky Starks out. Starks and Jericho, former rivals. As it is Triple H 2-on-1 against Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles. And meanwhile, it's Ricky Starks and Chris Jericho 2-on-1 against The Rock in the other ring. Braun Breaker and Penta El Zero Miedo yet to enter this matchup. As now Triple H with AJ Styles. Meanwhile, Jericho a sleeper hold to The Rock. As now the final member of Team Raw going to be released in this match. Former two-time United States Champion Braun Breaker going to enter War Games, but not before introducing a couple of toys. As you see there, Cody Rhodes a weird twist of fate, hitting Triple H with a sledgehammer. The same sledgehammer he used to smash the throne. And Ricky Starks and Chris Jericho overwhelming The Rock. It looks like Cody, Braun, and AJ are too focused on Triple H to care about The Rock. Ricky Starks tornado DDT to The Rock. And I don't care who you are, a member of Team Raw needs to help The Rock, because SmackDown could very well tie things up. Raw is leading with a 4-on-3 lead, but now it's going to be probably a tie if SmackDown is going at the rate they're going. And now Triple H will trying to take out all three men at once, not really working. Cody Rhodes with a brainbuster. Braun trying to use the stop sign. Meanwhile, Chris Jericho bringing Rock into the corner. Rock trying to fight back. Rock is trying to use everything in his power. Belly to belly to Ricky Starks, and now in a couple of seconds, Penta will enter War Games. As here we go, and in a couple of seconds, War Games will officially begin here tonight in our main event. As Jericho and Starks double DDT, and Penta going to enter War Games, and he's getting overwhelmed by Team Raw. War Games has begun. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission, or if you escape the cage, your team will forfeit. Cody disaster kick to Triple H. Meanwhile, both Jericho and Starks trying to scale the War Games structure. Cody Rhodes with a crossface on Triple H, and look at the blood on the face of the game. Ricky Starks on top of War Games. Oh my God! Crossbody to The Rock. Now AJ Styles deciding to help out The Rock, taking out his former tag team partner Jericho. It is utter chaos all around the ring. Penta going after Braun Breaker. Who will get the win? Will it be Team Raw or Team SmackDown? Styles now going after Starks, and Cody going after the neck of Triple H. Jericho and Styles now locking horns. And look at Braun Breaker go on Pentagon. The power of Braun. And now Jericho. Jericho going for another sleeper hold. Wait a minute, Rock cover on Ricky Starks. I don't know who the fuck the referee is, but they're not counting the pin. Oh, wait a minute, Penta. Oh, the submission on Braun Breaker. If Braun taps, Team SmackDown will get the win, and the Survivor Series scorecards will result in a tie. Triple H. Pedigree on Cody. But Triple H is tired. And now the cover, The Rock breaking it up, helping his team. Pentagon now. Penta on top of War Games. Wait a minute, AJ covers. Wait a minute, Team Raw with the win. Team Raw has successfully won War Games and has won a Survivor Series. 5-3, Team Raw. Monday Night Raw has won the battle for brand supremacy. It was a suplex by AJ Styles on Ricky Starks. We were more focused on Penta being on top of War Games.
Cody Rhodes, AJ Styles, and Braun Breaker.
The Rock returning to WWE to help out Team Raw. AJ Styles getting the victory for Team Raw at War Games. Again, Cody, Braun, AJ, and Rock celebrate in our main event here at Survivor Series War Games. You saw AJ point at Braun saying, "You owe me." but what a win. And what a show it was here at Survivor Series War Games. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like it, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to turn post notifications on. And until then, this has been your boy Willie Does Wrestling. I will see you in the next video. Be good, people, and peace.